Several indicators show us that the initial humanitarian funds have been distributed to the appropriate accounts in Europe and North America. These funds are the first bellwether to be presented to us. They demonstrate that the ability to pass large amounts of funds across these templates does in fact exist. We fully expect that these funds are to prove that the gauntlet of the dark cabal is successfully breached. The next thing to occur is the final distribution to a number of individual accounts. This is to be a signal to our allies to initiate the complex process of completing the prosperity fundings. These are to initiate the rise of Nasara, first in the USA, and eventually the implementation of Gisara, globally. In Asia and Africa, a number of vital infrastructure projects are then to be funded and begun. This is to mark the start of a vast global set of projects to end concerns about pure water and proper sanitation in many rural areas. Your world needs moreover to set up the means to oversee these large financial projects. A network of smaller community-grown operators is to be fully utilized. This small is beautiful approach is one that was proven effective over the past half-decade in Africa and Asia, as well as the Americas. This operation is to be expanded once the new financial system is fully operational. Our earthly allies have developed a means to easily distribute these vital projects throughout the so-called Third World. It is this space, containing the majority of humanity, which requires the most attention. Thus, the major dilemma was how to begin to successfully transform what was a most neglected part of your globe. In addition, this region has traditionally been the place where a majority of the abuses of Gaia occurs. Once we are free to travel in your skies, we intend to correct this natural resources abuse with our technology. This combined region is the prime area for natural disasters that occur daily around your beautiful living world. Once these are corrected, the current extinction cycle can be formally corrected. At that time, the decreasing energies of your electrogravitic field can be redirected. As you begin to emerge from literally millennia of debt slavery, Gaia can emerge as well from millennia of being exploited. Gaia, over a long period of time, has been a globe split between its inner and outer selves. Gaia wishes to accelerate the process of a great reunion between these two halves. Saint Germain and Kuan Yin have provided the means for conscious growth with heaven's help. This inner growth has been combined with a series of modifications to your chakras and to your many nervous systems. These have been combined with a series of alterations to your reality. These numerous changes in turn are mirrored by what Gaia is now doing to this surface realm. In fact, the inner realm of Agartha expands beyond this surface realm. What is required is a vast upgrade in the frequencies of your realm. So as you grow in consciousness, Gaia simultaneously increases the vibrational rate of your reality. This has permitted you to grow and to accept things that previously were greatly discounted by this surface population. It has also allowed you to accept that we exist and that the Ascended Masters are indeed real. All of these elements are the core of reality shifts that are to alter your world by bringing you abundance and new financial and governing alliances. These events are to forge the new reality, which is to create a new you, and are to position you within this new reality. Your Agarthan family representatives and our liaisons are working diligently to assure that all happens as swiftly as possible. This joint operation is now coming to a head as the ancient families and concerned royals work closely with their Ascended Master advisors. This sacred coalition has to battle a dark oligarchy that cannot truly visualize a world without power, wealth, or prestige. Their dilemma has only slowed the inevitable. Thus, there was a series of initial delays, which compounded some worry and dread by the ancient families as new procedures were used to ensure that the large amount of funding is successfully carried out. Nevertheless, these elements of a new reality are now being put into place. Namaste. We are your Ascended Masters. Many of you do not look much beyond aging and death. We Masters have lived beyond these facts for millennia. Our primary task is simply to oversee humanity by the use of mercy and grace. This divine set of tasks keeps us constantly advising you on how your life is to be best lived. At present, heaven and your many guardian angels also are altering you. This is readying you for your living ascension into again being physical angels. Thus, our mission is to supervise these changes as well. You are doing well. Nevertheless, these events are giving you some difficult moments. We ease this by intervening when necessary with the use of divine grace. Each of you possesses a number of ways by which your life can best work itself out. We take these prescribed alternatives and weave them into the heart of this life. By doing this, you are moving with minimum difficulty onto the verge of your promised return to physical angelhood. As you know by now, every ascended master is transitioned by use of a special ceremony presided over by heaven. In fact, you are moving toward the same. Only in this case, it is to be a special crystal light chamber. This is finally to reverse what the Atlanteans did to you nearly 13 millennia ago, when you were cast forth from the labs that then secured you safely. This abrupt act left you open to severe manipulations by the Anunnaki. All of this madness is now being slowly reversed. We ascended masters are watching over these changes and assuring that the proper outcome, when so implied by your life contracts, can be successfully reached. You are to learn numerous facts and accomplish miracles as you near the sacred point in time for this grand transformation. Our space families are ready to accept your full return to the light and have new duties for you to accomplish. These sacred tasks set up by these space families and by heaven are first to take you through an unraveling of your money and wealth paradigm, and then to watch you return to a fully accomplished land guardianship. This divine process is to take place in many stages as it is a far cry from what you know. The purpose of this and other coming stages is to alter your inner core perceptions. What heaven is doing is to move you away from limited consciousness and to prepare you to gladly receive a number of new mantles. So far, this operation is successful, and you are beginning to take on a number of new conscious responsibilities. As you grow into these, you are accepting a revised realm. This is part of your conversion ceremony. Each year brings you closer to those events that are destined to permit you to literally wear new and magnificent cloaks. You are progressing wondrously. Much love and a grand hallelujah to you all. Today, much can be told and rejoiced over. As a people, you are moving toward your grand ascension in style. Those things that have created some last minute delays are done and gone. Our allies in inner earth, in space, and heaven, are with us. This is the start of a most glorious time for all humanity. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it.